and welcome once again to Russian Survival Guide. I'm your host, Maya Krivchenia, here to present you with a special Russian tradition. Here in Russia, we have a tradition of presenting important guests with bread and salt. Why bread and salt? Well, bread in Russia is considered the most important food, and so it presents an idea of life. And salt used to be considered a very, very dear spice. It used to be very expensive. In fact, in the 17th century, there were riots in Moscow because people couldn't afford to pay for salt. So hosts would present their guests with bread and the most expensive thing they could think of, salt, to show their friendship and their endearing hospitality. Bread and salt is traditionally presented by a beautiful young maiden or a young man in traditional Russian costume, in a sarafanchik и kokoshnik. The bread is traditionally circular, with leaves or flower design on top, and the salt is in the middle. To take part in this tradition, you tear off a piece of bread and dip it in the salt, then eat it. By partaking in this event, it's a sign of friendship. Now, if you don't like your host, you can take some of the salt and sprinkle it on the floor, and you will hurt their feelings, and you will never ever be friends again, and you will be lifelong enemies. So please be careful when you partake of this tradition, because you don't want to spill the salt.